Jaya, I believe that it's our second interaction. We have met earlier also, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great, Jaya, that you have chosen and my slot and that you are back. Let's go ahead and start with our discussion for today. Okay, so Jaya, the topic is very simple, but first we'll start with simple and take it in a little different direction. Let's see how the conversation goes. Role of a
Yes.
teacher. Jaya, I'll not talk about society, I'll talk about you. Do you think that in your life so far, teachers have played any impactful role, or you think that no, it's just the flow of life? What do you say?
According to me,
Hmm.
teachers do have important role in a
Hmm.
student life
Hmm.
because if I talk about one of my teachers
Hmm.
from high school, she was my
Okay.
physics teacher.
Oh.
She was uh, she was an incredible teacher I have ever seen in my life, and she was the reason that I take physics as my honors subject in my college.
Okay.
So, uh, uh, from the beginning, I was interested in physics, but
Hmm.
I think she had a role to play,
Hmm.
and she used to explain every theory with examples and in an easy way so that all the students can understand. And what she used to do is was she would move around the class to make sure that every student is paying attention to whatever she was saying.
Hmm.
And if she ever found out that someone was in dilemma, maybe he or she was not comfortable, or
Hmm.
maybe was not understanding, then she used to take more attention to that student. So
Hmm.
for me, my physics teacher has a great role to play in my life.
Wonderful. So that means your physics teacher is one of those teachers who really inspired you taking for physics, and also overall also you liked her teaching style and the way she was with her students. You liked it overall. Yeah, we have good experiences. We have certain unpleasant experiences also. So any unpleasant experience with any of the teachers, if you would like to share with me.
Yes, this also has happened to me. I don't know why one of the teachers from my school, I felt that she couldn't stand me. So
Okay.
she was a little indifferent to me.
Okay.
That's I felt, but I didn't know what was
Mhm.
the reason. Um,
Okay.
so yeah, it happened to me.
Hmm. How you managed it? Because of course, maybe attitude problem or ego problem. There can be many different things that can happen. So, how you managed with that teacher? You started staying away from her, cut to cut talk. How you managed her when she was a little indifferent towards you? It's a little difficult to manage as a student.
Actually, I was throughout my school, I was a good student. So I
Uh-huh.
used to sit in the first bench, in the first row. So I had to face her, and whenever I spoke to other students, or maybe the students sitting beside me,
Mm-hmm.
she used to scold me a little more than she did to
Other.
others. But
Mm-hmm.
that time I was also immature, so I didn't think about it much. But I
Mm-hmm.
felt inside me, I could feel that no, she was not doing something right to me.
Okay. Hmm. Like the way you have gave me the you gave me the example that she scolded you a little more. Was it that she expected more out of you? Because you told me that you were a type A student throughout your school, so maybe she expected more out of you, and a little talking here and there she was not able to tolerate because her expectations were very high from you. Maybe was that the reason?
No, actually, when she used to explain the topic,
Hmm.
then she used to not look at me at all.
Okay.
So these things were also there.
Hmm. Okay, but I believe that you somehow managed it. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to.
We have to. There is no choice. We can't say don't teach us. That is not
No.
possible. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Jaya, of course, within a span of 10, 12 years, the way students look up to teachers that has undergone a drastic change. Do you agree with me? That's my perspective. Do you agree with my perspective or do you disagree? How will you put forward your thoughts?
Actually, I don't have exact idea about it, but I hear many people say that nowadays teachers cannot uh, nowadays teacher cannot scold students, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe they cannot hit students, because then the parents would come and charge him or her. But
Mm-hmm.
in our time, I think not in the case of girls, but in boys school, we used to hear about teachers beating students.
Yeah.
So nowadays it does not happen. And
Mm-hmm.
also, I think because the entire process of learning has undergone a drastic change. Now the marks that has been given to students are much higher than what it used to in our time.
True.
And also there are a lot many instructions that are given to teachers time to time. And also there are midday meals and other government sponsored schemes that have been introduced in different schools. So teachers are nowadays busy in academics as well as in midday meals and other stuff. So
Hmm.
I think the quality has been degraded.
Okay, even I also agree with you. There are quite a number of points that you have raised here that I would like to talk about. The very first thing that you mentioned about hitting. When I was even doing my internship in different schools, we were not allowed to even, raise our voice a little. For the purpose of explanation, also, we were not allowed to do that. So hitting is out of picture altogether. So do you think that that thing that the teachers can hit the students or they can correct the students a little harsh way, was that the correct way, or do you think what the rules are right now they are better?
No, I don't think that was the correct way. Um, I
Mm-hmm.
was not beaten by anyone, but
Of course.
still, when my friends used to come and tell us what happened in the class,
Hmm.
so we used to get really angry, because
Oh,
teachers must understand that every student is different.
true.
So every student takes in information in a different way. You
Mm-hmm.
have to understand and you have to be adaptable to meet the requirements of each and every student.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to make a in communicative environment where students can ask questions
Mm-hmm.
if they have any doubt to
Hmm.
their teachers. They should not feel afraid to ask questions, because
Okay.
if I talk about myself, I was being really shy throughout my
Mhm,
life, an
mhm,
introvert. So I would never ever stand in the class and ask questions, because I would think that no, what if others would understand everything and I was the only person who couldn't understand? So what others would think of me? So teachers should understand. They should keep all these things in mind, and
mhm.
then they should teach them.
Of course. Okay, so that means diversity is something that they need to accept. If they are not able to adapt completely, because adapting as per 50 students is very difficult, but at least accepting 50 is a possible task. That, okay, fine, we are doing our job, kids will understand over a period of time. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Jaya, then you also said that something about you talked about scores, that we were given lesser marks in comparison to how the marks are given in today's time.
Yeah.
According to the today's education policy, there is no detainment up till grade 8. All of that stuff is there. So, do you
Yes.
think if anybody is scoring very well, that's a perfect parameter to judge the proficiency of that person? Do you think that way, or you don't think that way?
No, no, I
Okay.
don't think marks matter at all.
Mhm.
You need to study
Okay.
attentively. You need to
Mhm.
understand. You need to grasp the essence of each
Mm-hmm.
subject,
Mm-hmm.
and then you write the exam and you're given a mark. No,
Hmm.
it's important to pass the exam, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not at all important to come within 10 or maybe within 5 or maybe first in the class. It doesn't matter.
Hmm.
My parents had never told me to come first or second or third in the class, so that pressure I never felt. But
Hmm.
nowadays, the parents are more conscious,
Hmm.
and they are more inclined towards the marks
Hmm.
that their child is getting.
Hmm.
So now that I'm working, I had done my graduation in physics honors, and then I did BTech in radio physics and electronics. Then I did MTech, and now
Hmm.
I'm working in a bank. So I can clearly understand that marks is not at all important. I was even
Hmm.
topper in my MTech, but
Hmm. Wow.
everyone they couldn't believe that I am not pursuing PhD and I'm working in a government bank. So for me, marks doesn't matter.
Okay, first of
It's
all,
all about your passion, what you want to do in your life, how you
hmm.
want to lead your life. That's something is important.
Wow, Jaya, first of all, I'm very happy that you hold such a beautiful academic record because academic records matters to me at least. Marks matter to me. Okay. So I was very marks conscious when I was a student because I was also one of the brightest students of my school, but even one mark less, like I was not able to tolerate. My parents never pressurized me, but I pressurized myself that how you even lost one mark. So I was that type of a child, and that really made me competitive even today. So that's how I take it. But what do you think? Why there is a shift in parents' idea? My parents never forced me to get in top 5 or top 10. Your parents never forced you. But today there is a force from the parents' end. Is it the market has become competitive? That's why the forces and pressure is coming from the parents, or why the parents' psyche has changed when it comes to marks, scores, grades? Why?
Yes, the market is getting competitive for sure.
Hmm.
Um Now, let's take an example. I am working in a bank,
Hmm.
and I would want my child to do something better than me.
Okay, of course.
So maybe I would also insist on getting good marks.
Yeah.
So no, I would not do that. But in my mind, maybe I would think that no, he has to get good marks in maybe at least science subjects, so
Yeah.
that many career opportunities
Open
will
up.
be there for him. Open up, yes. So I think the expectations of parents are increasing day by day because they are at a position
Hmm.
uh, where they know that what to study and what
Hmm.
not to study. To Like if I talk about my parents, they did not have any idea that if my girl is doing physics honors, then she would definitely be a teacher, because
Correct.
my father used to tell everyone that no, after graduation she would do MSc,
Hmm.
and then she would become a teacher.
Okay.
But I was teaching was not at all my cup of tea, and I took a U-turn, I can say.
Mhm.
So they did not have any idea. They only can think of conventional ways
True.
that other people are following. But
Hmm.
now that we are in a position, we can think in unconventional ways also.
Hmm.
So that's why maybe they are more inclined towards
Hmm.
marks.
Exactly, they are. And the way you are explaining your father's thought, the very same thought process was there in my family also. They wanted me to be a teacher. I don't know for what reason they wanted me to be a teacher, but at that time,
Yes,
I never wanted to be a teacher. But then I realized I can be a good teacher, but I cannot be good at other things because I love to talk, I love to teach, I love to explain. I understood it later on and I accepted it, and I'm very happy. But actually, parents were not aware. But today, as the parents themselves are working professionals, they are better aware about the market, and that's why they guide their students, their kids, basically. Yeah.
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Okay, understood the point. Now let's talk about technology and education. This discussion is incomplete without bringing technology. Do you think this edtech industry, education and technology, is it a good blend, or you think that it's a forced blend in today's time?
Mm, it's a hard question.
Okay,
Uh, I don't know what to say. Uh,
whatever you think.
it's a good thing that the two have been blended,
Okay.
education and technology,
Hmm.
because nowadays there are, owing to technology, nowadays we have uh, more than one resources from
Hmm.
where we can
Choose.
get knowledge.
Yeah. Hmm.
So it's definitely a good thing.
Hmm.
Now we can have everything in our phone.
Hmm.
Uh, so yes, I think it's a good thing.
Okay. Yeah, in fact, I also used to feel in the same way until and unless I came across an editorial that says that a lot of resource is actually breeding confusion. Do you think that way?
Some sometimes they do. Yes, but I don't think all the time. Uh,
Okay. Mhm.
because when I used to when I was giving exams, my
Mhm.
competitive exams, so we
Mhm.
that time I read many subjects which I had no idea about. So I
Of
used
course.
to watch different videos on YouTube and got an idea, and then I used to read books,
Mhm.
and I got through the exam. So I think it's helpful. Yes.
Okay, understood the point. So, what was your method of streamlining? For example, like the way you sources, there are plethora of resources. Even you will agree with me. For example, if you would like to advise anybody that how can he or she streamline so that he is using the content, the diverse content, in the best possible way, then what will be your suggestion from your experience of preparing and referring different videos? How you used to streamline, and what will be your advice?
I used to watch all kinds of videos,
Okay.
and then I filter
Mm-hmm.
them,
Okay.
and then stick to maybe one or two particular channels, and I used to follow them. There are
Mm.
different apps also
Okay.
which are trustworthy. You can also give mock exams
Hmm.
on different apps.
True.
So yeah, I used to do these kind of things.
Okay, so that means you used to use your own filtration method, like you used to decide that what's going to work out for you and what's not going to work out for you. Yeah.
Yes.
So, what do you think in the coming time will be more of AI in education industry, or you think that AI industry is not going to impact education that much because it is quite related on the emotional and a personal level? What do you think? Will AI influence the education industry or not?
Okay, so I think later on, not now, but in future, it may impact educational industry also.
Mm-hmm.
But that I think that cannot replace the requirement of a physical teacher,
Mm-hmm.
with who can inspire you, who can motivate you, who whom to whom you can go and share your problems,
Mm-hmm.
educational problems, and also other problems that you are facing.
Mm-hmm.
So physical teacher is always uh,
Required.
important, but yeah, if AI impacts education, I think it will also be good.
Okay. So it will be moderate basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as you said, that robots can teach, but that personal connect, that emotional connect, making the student feel valued, that
Yes.
robots, as of now, I cannot visualize anything else might come in future, so might be my statement will be wrong. Yeah. But as of
Yes,
now, this
actually,
is good. Yeah, please carry
yes.
on. Yeah.
Actually, the other day I was watching a video on YouTube where
Okay.
they were talking about the robot that they were making,
Mhm.
and that robot was able to feel different kinds of emotions that a human feels.
Oh.
So I think that will also we will also uh, definitely see that in future, in near future maybe. But
Okay.
yes, I still believe in that personal connect that we have with our physical teachers.
True, true. That reminds me of the movie Robot, Chitti. Yeah, where he was programmed to feel the emotions also. If you have watched that movie of Rajnikant and Aishwarya Rai. So yeah,
Yes.
the Chitty was programmed to feel the emotions, and then he created a very big havoc. Yeah,
Yes.
if you have seen the next one as well. Okay, very nice, Jaya. It was a great conversation. Overall, you were very confident. Just that I last time also and this time also, you are pleasant when you talk. No worries, but sometimes a little stiff. Try to be a little relaxed with your hands. Okay, yeah. Your face is very
Yes.
impressive. You talk very nicely. Sentences are well constructed, but personality looks a little lesser relaxed. So I want you to relax a little more and use your hands if possible, or keep it just free. Okay, that will be
Yes.
my suggestion. Rest all good in terms of thoughts and opinions. Just one or two things. You said student life, student's life. Teacher have an
Students'
impact on
life.
student's life. Then you said I take physics as my graduation subject. Either you can say I took, or the best word can be I opted for physics honors. Opted is the correct
Yes.
word here.
Opted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you said she used to move around the class. Perfect. But better use the word she used to roam around and check the students. Roam around. Okay.
Yes.
Then you said she was a little indifferent to me. Perfect. You can also say she was a little indifferent towards me. That's better
Towards me.
and commonly used. That's what you're gonna realize. Okay. So yeah,
Yes,
these
ma'am.
are the few things, Shreya. Overall, you are absolutely going on the right track. I'm super impressed by your academic record. I would like to mention it here again. Good going. Just try to keep your body a little relaxed while you're talking. Okay, that
Yes,
will add.
I'm a little tense whenever I come to attend the session. I don't know why.
Okay, take one or two deep breaths before you start and then go ahead with the session. That will help you out. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Jaya. Have a great evening. Enjoy your dinner. Bye. Take care.
Same to you, ma'am. Bye.